Hello, and welcome back. In today's video, Colin is going to be explaining how to work with a dog who is showing a lack of trust and possibly some aggression towards you. The dog you are going to meet today, her name is Ruby. Ruby did not have the best start at life and didn't have the best owners. That doesn't mean she isn't capable of learning how to trust and love her future owners and family. This video means a lot to Colin, and he had a small window of time where he was able to film his interaction with Ruby, and his introduction was not very well thought out. So he has called me in to make the proper introduction and get you up to speed. Let's jump in and see where Colin is at with things.
Family pet. But on the other side of this, there's a number of people who want to adopt. And what I can tell you is that from my experience, I've seen both sides of this. I was actually moving my hand around and holding this, so I apologize if the audio was slightly off. I've seen both sides of this. I've seen families come to me in tears. Their child was bitten, had to go get stitches, just an unsafe environment, and it's not working for them and their family. I've seen people who want to adopt left and right and then ends up attacking the neighbor or the dog or the neighbor's dog. And if there's some way we can produce a video that helps people who want to adopt, yeah, we're going to do it. But you have to take your time, and your patience needs to be on a whole nother level. A brand new puppy is not the same as a dog who may have had a bad start in life. And you know what? It's not that dog's fault. So number one, if you're gonna look to adopt and you see that dog has come from a tough life, your patience needs to be an 11 out of 10. I'm gonna talk you through basically how I would work with a dog who came from a tough situation, was not treated well by her humans, but you know, when you go and you meet a dog for the first time, you know, you're always not going to have a breakthrough. So it's been 2 nights that I've sat and worked with her pretty heavily so far. But every time I go in, we'll see how it goes. So I'll show you exactly what I do, how I do it, and go from there. So every time we come, so she's already up and barking on high alert. Yeah, she's the one barking. So I'm going to take my hat off. I'm gonna get on her level. Hey, hey, yeah. You can hear the growling. You can blatantly hear that. Shh. I'm trying to get her to smell me. Trying to get her to smell me. Now, she knows there's some treats that I've been giving her. So, we'll see if she responds well to it. Give me a second. Let me grab a few treats. We try to do these things unscripted, so yeah, the filming might be a little bad, but you get to see what it's like in real time. All right, so I'm going to attempt to walk in. Back.
Some of these clips are going to be slowed down, not only so you can see the behavior being observed, but also so you can read the captions.
All right. So I'm in the kennel. And I'm going to very nonchalant, I'm facing the corner. I'm going to kneel down, and she's going to start to sniff me. Shh. Hey. All right, so I'm going to try to sit on the corner of the bed. Get her to just calm down. Get used to me being right here. I'm gonna actually change the camera view to wide so you can see more of what's going on. All right, so I have a wide view on right now. And she's sniffing the bottom of the camera, so we're gonna let her do that. We're just gonna talk in a really calm voice. We're not gonna do anything. I still have a treat. You wanna be my friend? Maybe not? You're a good girl. Shh. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know I have a treat, but something to look at. See how she's trying to lick the air? She smells that treat, is my guess. I'm just guessing here, but bottom line is she knows I have something she wants. So, will you sit? Do you know sit? Yeah, she probably doesn't. Can I pet you? So you saw the behavior when we first came in. Every day is like a new day to her. I think what happened potentially was she just didn't have a lot of trust built up. So every day you almost have to start from ground zero. So the first night I was here, this took about 45 minutes to get to this point. And now we're working towards it. But I know you remember these treats, you love them, and you're being a good girl. There you go. Now, when she has food, I don't know where she's at on food aggression. I'm going to stop petting her. I don't want her to think that I'm taking that away from her. I don't know if there were dogs she had to fight for food. You assume you know nothing. The only thing I do know is that there were people that weren't very nice. So, okay, so she's done with the treat. Hey, or raise my tone of voice. Are you okay? Put both my hands out so she can still smell that treat. And I'm going to start moving my fingers because the moment they touch her, it's like I'm petting her. I know, you're a good girl. We got to go outside and go potty now. Try to avoid any sudden movements. Don't fall over. Don't create a scenario where they think something's going wrong. I'm going to now sit on the bed entirely. So now, I obviously have to sit closer to her to do this. There we go. Hey, Ruby, can I pet you? Okay, you're a good girl. Now, I always want to keep one hand free, just in case. But I'm also staying away from her head. I'm not going underneath her belly, which is a very vulnerable spot. I'm staying at areas where, and she's just sniffing me. So if she starts sniffing me, I'm going to keep my hand in one spot. I'm not going to move it. I'll keep petting her. But as long as she's being curious, I'm going to let her go. Oh, we haven't done that yet. That's pretty neat. All right, so there was a noise in the room. She was on high alert. Hey, shh. Everything's okay? Hey, so she's not looking at me. So I'm not going to reach out and scare her. So she looked back. I'll start petting her. So I have contact right now. I'm going to soothe her. Hey, shh. Shh. You're okay.
While Colin is taking time to work with Ruby, there are numerous other tasks being completed in the building at the same time. So far, Ruby trusts Colin and he has been able to take her outside to go potty and such. Right now, it is the middle of the day and lunches have been fed. So Ruby is going to go outside to pee and we will see how it goes.
We can sit side by side and there's trust. So I'm going to lean back on the bed. Very slowly, I'm going to turn my back. You want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? So when she's doing that, I'm staying very still and just letting her do her thing. I'm not moving quickly, not doing anything that she could interpret as anything. Now, the hair on her neck is straight up. You cannot see that from where you're at. And she's sniffing all of my feet and my legs, which smells like a lot of dogs. So, hey, can I pet you? Can I pet you? You want to go outside? And it's a very gentle pet. I'm not rubbing deeply and like pushing hard. It's meant to be very light touch and soothing, which you can tell the way she puts her head up. She is enjoying it. Do you like that? Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Yes, it does. All right, let's go outside, huh? Let's go outside. Come on. Now, I'll continue to move slowly. Let's go outside. Because when I stand up, she's going to instantly think like, okay, well, you're clearly bigger than me, and I don't want her to feel in any way threatened by the fact I'm standing up quickly. We're going to go outside. We're going to go outside, sweetie. Now, I've taken her out on a leash almost every time. And so what I'm gonna do today is actually take her out on a leash because she still doesn't have the confidence to get to the door on her own. And then I am gonna let her kind of do her thing. I'm gonna go out, sweetie, just stay there. You wanna come with me? You wanna come on? Come on, come here. Let's go outside. Come on, Ruby. Ruby, come on. Come here. I'm staying very low to the ground. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Come on. Come on. Let's go, sweetie. Come on. Come on. All right. We got outside without a leash, so there's a lot of firsts going on today. I don't have my sunglasses on. It's very bright. Come on, sweetie. Come on. What I'm hoping is that she's just going to follow me, which she is. She is following me. And once she finds the grass, she typically wants to go potty. But we're going to let her sniff and explore a little bit. I am currently outside with Ruby. I'll let you know when I'm back inside.
All right.
Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. So I'm treating this like a puppy scenario where I'm encouraging her for being good, going potty outside. And yeah, there we go. You want to go back in? So that was really just the goal. We want to get her outside, get her start to sniff, and just kind of go from there and start to learn these basic patterns and behaviors so that, you know, like at home, oh, it's time to go outside. It's time to go potty. Like she knows this. So because we're really working with her from the ground up, our next step is, okay, she went potty. We're going to go back inside. There's no other dogs out here. This isn't a playtime. This is a potty time. So yeah, it just, every day is a new day with her. It almost reminds me of that movie with like Adam Sandler where he, like the girl has, I forget what the name of the movie is, but he meets her every day and it's like they start their relationship brand new every day. I feel like that's kind of what I'm dealing with here. So we'll see if we can get her back inside without a leash. Come on. Come on. Let's go back in. Come on. You know this is your home. That's your home. Good girl. And she goes right in. So this is a win. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab another treat. And she's already starting to bark because we're on high alert again. Give her a treat and we will go from, hey, good girl, good girl. All right. And that's it. It's rinse and repeat every day and try to just continue to build that trust. But I want to make something clear. You saw what I was able to do just in a very short period of time. I mean, you saw the way that Ruby was reacting to me coming into her space. And she has every right to feel that way. Let's make that clear. Ruby's done nothing wrong here. If anything, I'm coming into her space and I need to be respectful of that. But lastly, I mean, not lastly, but I'd say the next big point, you need to build that trust and you need to be willing to wake up every day and make sure that that dog understands that you're here to care for them and they can trust you. And you can't expect that to happen in 15, 20, 30 minutes. I mean, now this will be, I think that last segment you just saw was over just around 10 minutes of recording. And I told you the first night, it took me 45 minutes just to sit on her bed. So, yeah, every situation is different. Every dog is different. And just whatever you do, if this video helps anyone in any way, I hope that when you see a dog like this and you want to adopt, please remember that underneath all of that, there is a loving dog who has all the potential in the world. I'm not saying they can do everything you'll ever ask of them. I'm not saying that Ruby can go play one day. I don't know that answer. So why am I going to speculate on that? That would be incredibly rude and silly of me to do. But that doesn't mean she's not capable of loving you and being a great part of your life, and in whatever capacity she's capable of, and whatever capacity she is capable of needs to be loved and respected, and that's it. And asking too much of her is like, you know, is everyone sitting at home watching this video, can you go dunk a basketball? Can you go hit a home run? Can you go play one of Beethoven's pieces? Like, the answer is absolutely not. So don't ask a dog to do unreasonable things. I mean, some people can't even do their taxes. A lot of people can't. So let's keep that in mind. There's everyday things in life that we cannot do. There's everyday things in life that dogs are going to need work on. Just be patient, be willing to work on it. That's it. I hope this video helps somebody out there, and I hope this video helps some dog out there as well. That's it. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.